I think my presentation is probably one of the most challenging ones because it is right after lunch. And so we have to try to work to avoid what my old boss used to call the soup coma. He was a German colleague, and he would say, oh, we have to be careful now, they'll go into the soup coma. But again, I'm excited to be here, and I want to talk a little bit about a topic that I think we have to deal with all the time as women, and that is, number one, being referred to as women. When we talk about men in leadership, there's never a designation like a man leader, but they'll say, that's a female CLO. What is that distinction all about, and why does it matter? And more importantly, we have to look at ourselves and in our conversations and interactions with one another, decide that being female is not an issue, but the attributes that we have as females should be embraced. We often try to avoid and ignore them. I can remember being recruited into Chrysler's rotational program from Human Resources. And my first assignment was third shift safety, okay? And I worked midnight, so it was like all bad. And I just got married, I had a little baby, but I had to present myself in a way in that role that I looked like one of the guys. And so my husband, he would be getting ready to go to work because I'm coming in from work because I worked all night, and he would give me a fist bump. Hey, what's up? Because as a woman, I couldn't embrace exactly who I am and all that I have to offer because we're challenged every day with the stereotypes that are applied to us. But over these years, I've learned that it's possible to really lead like a woman, make no apologies, and succeed like a man. And so that's what I want to talk to you about today. So, first question, how many of you, and I have to ask this at every workshop because I want you, this conversation is not just about me, it's more about you. Because if I leave here and you're still thinking the same way, if I walk away from this podium in this area and you're still thinking the same way you were when I stepped up here, I have totally failed. So my first question is, how many of you are working at your full potential? And one hand. How many of you would say you're at 75%? Okay, 50%. And I'm just glad you're still working. This is good. No, but it's difficult sometimes to do that 100% because you have so many other challenges. And the person that I see that raised their hand at 100% is a person who's been well established in her profession, probably got to the point, because I know today is my birthday, and as I get older, the less I care about what people say, I think. And she's probably moved closer to that side, where we're still struggling with some other things. So let's get started a little bit. Okay, so I'll tell you about myself a little bit. Again, I'm Iris Ware. You can say Dr. Ware, Dr. Iris, Iris. All of it works fine just for me because I was Iris, and I've been Iris longer than I've been anything else. The bottom line, that's what I'll always be. But I have two daughters. They're Candace and Michelle, 23, 25. One is working at downtown law firm. She wants to be an attorney, 23. The 25-year-old completed her master's degree last year, and she's studying for the MCAT. She wants to become a doctor. And so our goal and what we talk about at this point is that at some point, when somebody says Dr. Ware, that all three of us will turn around. That's my young. She's like, yeah, everybody thinks we're going to confuse them because we'll have an MD, a PhD, and then a JD. Right. So that's what we're trying to do. But when we're together, we're more like that last picture of the Three Stooges. You know, we have a good time, and often they tell me that I play too much. But she read all that bio, so I won't go into a whole lot about that. But I am the principal and consultant for Ware and Associates. I am just started a new organization, which is Nexus Consulting, and that's connecting people with possibilities. And I actually started that, and I launched it today as my birthday. I thought I would do that. Additionally, this month I have an article in Chief Learning Officer magazine, Learning Beyond Boundaries, that was published this month too. And I'm the founder and lead navigator for Women of Vision. See, the thing about change agent, I used to use that title, but I like to see myself more as a navigator. My job is not to change you, but to help you navigate and move along to the place that you're supposed to be. And finally, I'm Chief Learning Officer for the City of Detroit. That's where they pay me. But I love my job so much that I would do it for free, but don't tell them. And so people challenge me like, you're going to go do that, or you're doing what on your birthday? I would send them the flyer. This is what I'm doing. What are you doing? That's work. I said, no. My idea, my goal is to create a life that I love. Yeah. And I want to have a life that I like so much that I don't have to take a vacation from it. If you you have a life that you need to take a vacation from, you need to change it. You know, you don't have a life that you need to run away from or recover from, because that's not really living. Okay, so I've worked in a lot of different places, as she mentioned, nonprofit, for-profit. I've developed different models that are being used in programs and research. And I was explaining to one of the ladies, I've worked in every sector except healthcare. And it's using the same models around strategic planning and development, as well as helping people navigate change. But I want to say welcome. And what we want to talk about is just leading with who you are. And so I saw this little thing, and I thought it was so great. It said, believing in yourself is the secret to success. And so I added that little red that says, believing in something greater than yourself. You got to believe in something greater than yourself is the secret to success. Because if I could just believe in me, and I had it all figured out, I wouldn't have had the struggle that I had. And I didn't have the opportunity to choose how I was born or where I got up. So I was brought up on the east side of Detroit, Mack and Mount Holly. If you're not familiar with the area, a lot of people hear conversations about Mack and Bewick. And from my neighborhood, if you lived on Mack and Bewick, you lived uptown. So that was an improvement. So you can imagine, yes, exactly. If you're familiar with the Heidelberg Project, I grew up right the next block over on Preston. My parents still live there. And I grew up in a time when the responsibility and the biggest goal a girl was supposed to do is just find a guy with benefits and get married, right? That was the thing to do. Find a guy, and my sisters did, and my cousins did it, and I was like, you know what, I don't know what I want to do, but I know that is not it. So I decided to take a little bit of a different path. But I want to welcome you, and I want to challenge you just not to believe in yourself, but to believe in something greater than yourself. I don't care if you call it an energy God, whatever you want to do, but believe and know that something is working on your behalf. And I was really excited today. I can't tell you how excited I am, because we have this wonderful speaker who's going to talk to us as the final speaker this afternoon, Miss Beverly Jenkins, okay? And so I'm excited about her being here because I don't know how long ago it was. You know, you're having a rough bout. I'm listening to all my inspirational stuff. I got Joel A. Osteen. I got Joseph Prince. I got all this stuff coming. And so I'm having a rush. I want to write a book. I haven't started that. I've been meaning to start it. So I'm Googling, I'm doing YouTube, trying to find, how to write a book, things like that, because I don't know where to begin. I come from Mack and Mount Holly. Nobody's ever done any of the stuff that I've done. I'm a first-generation college student. And I run across this Netflix video, and it's Love Between the Covers. And it's about women writers. And so I'm looking at the video, and there's all these different faces. None of them look like mine. And then finally, I see her face. And I was like, oh my, that's amazing. She went to CAD. Oh, shit, what? And so my thing is, when I can see somebody doing something similar to what I want to do, then it becomes a reality for me. And then I said, you know what? I was telling her, I want to meet her. I don't know how or where, but I want to meet her. And we get the flyer, and there her faces. I say, first, that can't be. It can't be. But I found that that's happened all the time. So and I always say, I want to meet this person. And then the circumstances present themselves so that it happens. I've met Deepak Chopra, Les Brown, Maxine Waters, Cornel West, in these weirdest kind of places where I get to hear them speak. So I say that to say that, the universe, God or whatever, is conspiring with you to have you achieve the things that you want to accomplish. So let's talk about this. So about you, who are you? Who are you? What do you want out of this session? And then why are you here? If anybody can just throw out there, who are you? What is it that you want to get out of this session? Why are you here at this meeting? Okay, guys.
I want to get out of my own way.
That is the biggest thing you do, is get out of your own way. Very good. Yes.
Sherry said earlier in her introduction, I like the transparent conversation.
You like the transparent conversation because you can't feel like you can't have it other places.
Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully by the time we get to the end of the session, you'll feel more comfortable in being able to do that. Anybody else? Why are you here?
I'm here to meet